Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris M. Walker, the CEO and founder of legit.com. And today we're going to map out the funnel for the sales strategy that we're going to be using for our lead generation agency case study. This is important information that you're going to need if you're going to build out an agency and build out a funnel and build out a strategy. So you're not just trying different shit and seeing what works. So this is important. I hope that you'll tune in and watch and pay attention. So we'll get started right after this. All right, let's get started here in a minute. If anybody is out there, let me know, and please let me know how the picture and sound quality is. Hey, Mahedi, hope you're doing well. I haven't forgotten you, by the way. I've just had a busy day, so please be patient. Yeah, so please let me know how the sound. Oh, good. The Python path with Himalay says sound and video is good. Thank you. We'll get started in 3 or 4 minutes. At the 5 to 7 minute mark, I just want to go out and spread the word, start spreading the news. I'm not leaving today, though. Edward Kent from LinkedIn. That sounds good. Thank you, Edward. We don't get too many folks from LinkedIn. We don't really get too many folks from Facebook anymore either. I don't know why. I think Facebook has just decided they don't like live streaming, which is a bummer because it's done well for me over the years. But yeah, it's nothing is ever dead, but it's definitely not as good as it used to be. I'm going to try a different approach on sharing to Facebook groups because what I've been doing has not worked. So let's try this. Hopefully this is the right one. I know you can't see what I'm talking about, so just bear with me. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Let me know if there's any questions about what we're going to talk about today or anything else. Many young Indians are leaving Facebook. Interesting. I don't think that, and I did notice that when I was in India a couple months ago, that they would share their LinkedIn with me as opposed to their Facebook. That said, it still has most of the people on Earth on it, so I don't think that's the issue. I think that they've just decided to go a different direction as far as live streams go. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. Regardless, it's a bummer because it's always been a good tool for me. So. All right, 1 minute here. I'm going to share this over to a couple of groups and see if it helps doing it that way. Or maybe I can add an event. Tag event. Yeah, that's what we want. See if this works. All right, we'll get started in just a minute or two. I'm just sending out a few more notifications. Hello, Booze. How are you? I'm good, SEO strategist. I hope you are as well. And I also hope that you meant boss and not Booze. Let's see, how did I do that? Tag events. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. Certainly can't work less than it currently is. All right, let's see what we got. Weak turnout today. I guess it is Saturday. All right, so we'll get started here in a sec. But what I want to do first is share my screen and set up today's goal. Also, I want to go, well, I'll do that too. I want to go share this in the legit Slack channel, which is why your screen just went blank. You channel live now. Building a client getting funnel plan. Send. All right, let's take a look at, well, set up today's goal, and then we'll take a look at today's schedule. Let's do 10 super chats at $5 for 1 hour. Donations go to the AFSP and donators get legit merch. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can donate to me and I will match your donation at the end of the month and donate it, and you'll get a free piece of legit merch. Or, fuck. 1 second. Just go over to earn and giving, and let's edit this one, add videos, and add this one and this one. Save, close, refresh. Saiful says, hi, sir. Hello, Saiful. Once this page loads, I'll show you the other way that you can donate. If you want to donate directly to the charity for this month, it's the suicide prevention charity. I don't know why they don't make it more obvious and like up here or something, but you can do that right there as well if you'd rather donate directly there. So that's that. All right, let's get into it. Looks like it's going to be slim pickings today. Not that restaurant from a Friends episode. Man, that's a deep cut. All right, let's present. Why does it not start at the beginning? Come on. No, I forgot to change that to the 22nd. Today's schedule for the 22nd of March. Man, time flies. Think big principle number 15. The future belongs to those who create, not those who consume. Most people spend their entire life doing nothing but consuming food, porn, games, whatever it is, social media, scrolling, watching, and waiting for shit to happen. But the top 1% are the ones that build, create, and contribute. Which one are you going to be? So that is today's Think Big principle number 15. Stop consuming and start creating. Morning, we think big. We check our metrics. We read a page of the Daily Stoic. We do some exercises, and we eat something. And we have business administration. It's just review messages. And then I wrote a really long post on Facebook today. It took me almost 2 hours to write. I'm very pleased with it, and I think that if you read it, you'll really get a lot from it. I'm going to put it on the screen real quick because, and I'll put it in the chat as well. But basically, it's kind of I'm obviously pretty low on the success totem pole, depending on who you compare yourself to. But I've had some successes, and this is why. So, like I said, it's a long post, but it's worth a read. So I wrote that today. I'll put that in the chat. And keep on going. BTS prep, live stream prep, which I didn't spend much time on today, which is probably why there's very few folks on. That plus it's Saturday, and then a live stream. And then review our messages and respond to any messages. Then I got to post more to Facebook and continue to engage in the Superstar SEO Facebook group, which, by the way, is working. So thank you all for that. I'm starting to wonder if those Facebook numbers are just wrong, because I look at my phone and I see a bunch of people watching, but I look in StreamYard and it doesn't really show anybody. So in either that or people just dip really quick, or it can't see the ones watching in a group. If you're watching in a Facebook group, please say so. And then I'm going to go to a movie, and I'm not going to go into specifics, but I'll do some socializing. and then dinner, downtime reading, and bedtime ritual. So that is the schedule for today. Now, those of you that have been following along at home, you know that we created our brand website, neurolead.ai. We signed up for Instantly. And even though I got to get back to it, Jesus Christ, every time. It's hilarious that an AI is making me verify that I'm human. It's not hilarious, but it is a little. And we started a campaign and bought some emails, and I really need to get back on that. And now what we need to do is, and I haven't had time to actually build this out, but I thought it would be useful for you anyway to see kind of the process that we're going to use. Because with cold email, you can't just go blast a million emails with no structure behind it and expect to win. So does anybody here know what a funnel is? Just so I'll explain it once. Basically, a funnel is a series of steps that people go through from being unheard of to having not heard of you to wanting to buy your shit. So I'm going to do my best to do that, lay that out in Lucidchart, which is a flow charting tool for you. But I'm not super handy with such tools. So forgive me if I fumble a bit, but I want to show you the process so you know what to expect. So while I dive into that, please let me know if there are any questions. Everybody's being kind of shy today, and it makes me self-conscious. So let me remove some of this crap. Terminate. Come with me if you want to live. I regret doing that. So I want to get rid of this and this. Come on. I don't need that. Go away. I don't know what this does. We're going to leave that. Get rid of this. All right. So we're going to start at the top. Let me zoom in so you can see. That doesn't really gonna. It's not right. Let's try this. Maybe we can do it from here. If at any point you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you can see that okay. So our funnel is basically going to look like this. We need a way to get traffic, and we're going to do that a few ways. So the first one is going to be cold email. Another one is going to be, it shouldn't be a decision, paste. Yes, I want to. Let's connect next week. Awesome. Yeah, message me anytime. Have we spoken before? Your name sounds familiar. Cold email. Another one is going to be content. And another one is going to be paid ads. So these are our traffic sources. Let me just get rid of this. Okay. So it makes sense so far. If at any point you need clarification on anything, let me know. Let me just put up here. Traffic sources. These are the ways we're going to get, I should say the ways that we're going to reach new clients. Okay. Hopefully you're with me so far. And what we're going to do is each one is going to be a little different. So let's go. That's going to go to, I'm going to say, let's see, probably Facebook to begin with. Facebook ads, and then content. How did I do that copy thing? There we go. And that's going to be YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. call it X so it'll fit better. Again, not my strength, these tools. And cold email is pretty self-explanatory. So for that, we'll just put instantly. Okay, so this is the type of traffic that it is. This is where it's going to come from. Okay, everybody with me so far? Feel like I'm talking to myself, but hopefully people will catch this on the replay. One sec. All right. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Blind Mind. I hope I'm saying that right. Says hi, sir. All right. Next up is we need someplace to send them. So I'm going to take this one. You set the emails yourself and instantly. I haven't set them up, but I will write them myself. If that's what you mean, like the copy of them and then the sequence, I will write those and send them up myself. I haven't done it yet though. Or do you mean the email like accounts? If so, I bought them from Instantly. They have I don't know if you call it DFY, but somewhat of a DFY option. So this is going to be a place to send. Oh, no, they did all that for me. I bought some warmed up domains through them. Yeah. No, I bought all this, the domains and emails through them. So it's all set up. It was expensive, but it's beats waiting weeks and setting up all that technical shit because I never get that right. So anyway, we need a place to send them. So a landing page. So let's draw some arrows. Hopefully I don't botch this too badly. What the fuck are these? And I hate when technology does things that I didn't ask it to do. If Jim never sees this, he'll laugh because he knows that that's like my pet peeve in life. And one more. All right. So we have traffic coming in from paid ads and Facebook ads, YouTube, and instantly going to our landing page. Now, on our landing page, we are going to have let me just delete some of these. All right. On our landing page, we are going to have. Why doesn't it? Close enough. I told you I suck at this. We're going to have a VSL. Now, a VSL is a video sales letter. Now, what that video sales letter is going to do, and then we're going to try another version of this funnel too, but this is the one we're going to start with. What that video sales letter is going to do is going to be a video of two things. It's going to be, and let me just build this off to the side. I like this tool actually. And what this is going to do is a couple of things. I mean, more than a couple of things, but at least a couple of things. And it's going to show proof of concept, meaning it's going to show that we know how to generate leads for people. And to do that, to prove that, we're going to use our case study. Come on. Case study. We're going to explain the exact process we will use for them. And let me turn this off. We are going to remove their, I guess, objections. And I'm going to walk you, we're going to do this live on a video. So just follow along as best you can for now. Their objections. And then we are going to give them a call to action to book a call with us. And we're going to split test that and see if they will just directly sign up without a call. And I doubt they will, but we're going to try that both ways. So that's that. So this is just, this is not really part of the flow. This is more explaining what's going on in the video sales letter. So from there, they will go to a what do you call it? I guess a sign up page, or basically a calendar page. Calendar page to book a call. And then on the call, I don't even know what thing to use here. So we're just going to keep making these. On the sales call, we're going to sell them on our lead generation service. And why is it take? Oh, okay, I see. Their money. So that's kind of the brief overview of how this works. Is we have traffic sources. Meaning that we have to have people. So let me just make a text box. So the things that we need to make sales in any business are people. They need to hear about us. And then we need somewhere to send them. Okay. And we'll copy that. Let's just line these up, actually. This makes more sense. Somewhere to send them. Put that there. I'll put that here. So we're sending them from the different traffic. Like this will be a Facebook ad saying, hey, let's grow your home remodeling business. And I can do that because I'm good. And we'll send them over to a landing page, or we'll make content about how we grow a home remodeling business. And then I just had to put something here. So this is just a software that sends emails that say, hey, want help with our home remodeling business, go here. And in each of those cases, we're going to send them to a landing page that has a video sales letter. And that video sales letter, we're going to have proof of concept, which will be our home remodeling case study that we did here on YouTube, but like compacted. I'll walk them through exactly what I did and what else I can do to help get them leads. So there was that, and then we'll show them the exact process. We'll remove objections. What if they don't convert? What if this? What if that? We'll have to see what they object, and I'll work with ChatGPT to figure out some potential objections there, but we'll have to eliminate as many of those as we can in the video sales letter, so they're ready to buy from us, or at least talk to us. And then we'll tell them to book a call with us, and we will try to sell them again through the same kind of process. And then we will also test a different version of this where we just have them purchase through it right away. Although I think in most cases, we're going to have to book a call. So that's that. And then we need a way to sell them. So let's put this, where is it? Come on. And I need to use this tool more often. I actually like this. So we need to we'll put this right about here. We'll just shrink that a little if I can figure out how. To sell them. So that's what we're doing here and here. And then when we get them, and I guess here as well. So when we get them on the phone, or not the phone, but on like Zoom, because I don't do phones because it's 2025, we'll try to sell them. So that is kind of the flow of how that we're going to set this up over the course of the next week. We got a good amount of time left. So what I would like to do is maybe break down. Well, actually, let me talk about one other thing. Another version of this that we're going to try is, I wonder if there's a way to make a copy. Make a copy. Yes. It seems like an unnecessarily long process. All right. So the other version of this we're going to try, instead of sending them to a landing page, I mean, we will send them to a landing page, but the VSL will instead, we will not do the VSL. What we will instead do is, at least we won't do it right away. So let me do this. Oh, I thought that would move all of them. That's frustrating. All right. Now let me move it a little more. So what we would do then in this one is send them to a lead magnet here. So maybe, I mean, a good example of that is the SEO guide that I gave a lot of you. Maybe you've seen it. So lead magnet. And in the lead magnet, that will send them to the video sales letter, but also we'll put the people that get the lead magnet, and this tool is wonderful actually, into an email sequence. No. I want to move it. And then that email sequence will also lead to the video sales letter. So there. So we're going to try that version of it too, because we might find that these people need a bit more warming up. And that way we'll send them an email sequence with some value and some content and some other things that also encourages them to go to the sales letter and then book a call with us. So we're going to take two different approaches to that. So this is a lot of different pieces, but it's really not that hard to set up. So we got about a half hour. We're about a half an hour in. Does anybody have any questions on any of this, or does anybody understand it? Does anybody need me to go back over any part of it? If not, let me know that too. and I will go back through and explain it. If not, I want to go into at least one piece of what it'll do, what we'll do. And then over the course of the next week, we're actually going to live build this out. But I wanted to show you the two different strategies that we're going to use. So I'm going to give it a minute or two. I need to cut. Oh, fuck. I need to get a drink and then we'll do it. I understand it. What do you use for landing pages? No, I won't. Go high level is a fucking nightmare, in my opinion. I haven't really decided, but it'll be something simple. It'll either be ClickFunnels or it'll just be an Elementor page. It really doesn't have to be anything fancy. Because, like, for example, this is built on a domain, on WordPress, on just a domain of ours on what's it called, Elementor. And the video sales letter page, fake email.gmail has signed up for this so many times. The video sales letter page is, but even less fancy. And instead of my beautiful face, man, I look terrible there. It will be just the sales letter and a button. So it doesn't have to be fancy and have all that go high. I find, again, I told you, I'm not super technical. I find go high level and very intimidating and very, I'm not dunking on it, but I find it just not very user friendly. So I'll probably use either Elementor on a WordPress site or ClickFunnels, because ClickFunnels has its stuff too. Bad learning curve. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When I open it, and try to like set up a new, whatever instance or whatever, I'm just so overwhelmed that I end up not doing anything. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have the patience for it. But anyhow, to answer your question, I'll either use ClickFunnels or Elementor, most likely. And then, that's just, so that's really like probably the easiest portion of all these pieces to set up. That's the easiest one because the design is ridiculously simple. It's literally just an ad with my mug in it over to a video sales letter and then to a Calendly page. It's really that simple. And hopefully that'll work. If not, we'll go with the lead magnet route, which will take some more effort. So. Yeah. So the Facebook ad, let me just go through what that'll be. Of course, we'll have to test. I don't know what's going to work and what's not. But what I'm going to start with is literally just me, just me going on like probably an iPhone video. I'll test an iPhone video and this type of video. But saying, hey, if you spend 3 or 4 minutes explaining how the value of getting more leads and how you don't have the time to do it as a business owner and how I have a proven system and I can show you that system yourself. And on the next page, watch the video. I put it together in X number of minutes training. That'll help you figure out how you can do it yourself. I'll walk them through the case study and how they can do it themselves. And they'll say, but if you don't want to do it yourself, and this is in the video sales letter. If you don't want to do it yourself, book a call with me and I'll walk you through it, how I can help you do it or something like that. So that's kind of how that'll go. Content will be kind of like what I'm doing right now, to be honest, just more targeted towards generating leads for the niche that we're going after and just valuable information, So it'll be that kind of thing. And then cold email, I'm still working on what the sequences and stuff like that will be, but it'll be kind of the same thing. It'll be very, very basic emails explaining how they can do this themselves. And I made a training for them and they can go over and do it and so on. So that's kind of the pieces. That landing page will be very, very simple. Like I said, it'll just be the video sales letter and a button that goes over to a page with a Calendly embed in it. And that's it. So that's like the easiest part. The video sales letter will be the biggest, not the most difficult, but the most time consuming, I guess, part to put together, because it'll basically be a 15 to 45 minute video, just depending on how long it takes me to get through the whole thing, of me going through the process of generating leads for a business like that and how they can do it and how I've done it successfully and ask them if they want to book a meeting. And then that will just link over to the Calendly page. Then I'll get them on the sales call. And at that point, we'll just kind of go through it again and explain to them the options and then ask them for their credit card, basically. So that's kind of the different pieces. Throughout the course of the next week, we're going to go through all of this together. So basically, we will start with probably getting the landing page. I'll probably do that quickly on a video because it's not really anything to it. And then the VSL will do, because you have to have all of this ready before you can send traffic. And then we will start with get the rest of the way with a cold email setup. And then we'll start with the ads. And then finally, we'll do content, because that takes the longest amount of time. And that's what we'll be doing over the course of the next week. Now, would anybody like me to share this flow chart with them? I can put that in the chat and in the description if you want. If you want to like refer to it yourself. There's really only about 4 people on right now, so I don't imagine anybody's going to reply. But I'll give that a second or two. If not, we will. I'm just going to do it. And then if you don't ever want it, then what? So no big deal. I'm going to put that as view only and enable share link. View only. Copy link. So I'll put that there if you want to review it. Of course, you can go back and watch this video as well. But if you want to follow along as we build each individual piece of that next week, do me a favor and subscribe to me on YouTube. And live streams have been shitty this week. I don't know why, as far as attendance. If you could do that, I'd appreciate it. I'll put that in the chat. It helps me keep going, helps me stay motivated, helps me keep building, and so on. So I got to get better, I think, at notifying people ahead of time about these. But, I put out a lot of great content. Some of it has bombed recently, but I think it'll benefit you a lot. So be on the lookout for that. I got a great one coming up about a different funnel that I've been using, and just some general business stuff that's, I think, very valuable. So I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I look forward to building this out with everyone over the course of the next week or so, and start seeing some things take off, because I'm getting frustrated with being stuck in the planning phase, because I am not a planner. I am a doer. So that's that. Anyway, thanks for spending part of your Saturday with me. I know you could have been anywhere else in the world, and you chose to spend some of it here with me. Be back tomorrow for Q&A. Tomorrow we will do our weekly AMA/Q&A. If you want to get more orders on Legit, you need to be here tomorrow. So look forward to that. I'll see you then. Peace.